Hello, everyone. I am Storyteller. Today we want to discuss why using reduplication is an interesting game in Chinese characters, just like Americans playing crossword puzzles. When you use reduplication, it makes people think you're a smart guy. We know that in English grammar there are comparative and superlative degree. You can also use adverbs, such as very or so. Chinese characters have a similar situation. The ancients believed that the meaning of a single Chinese character is not strong enough, need to be a double arrangements, or triple arrangements, even more arrangements, to express more feelings, so, reduplication were born. Interestingly, the ancients created Chinese characters in a structure like the pyramids, grew upward from the bottom, rather than simply side by side. Paper is one of China's 4 major inventions. Before the Chinese invented paper, how do ancient people record words? They used bronze and bamboo. There is a Chinese idiom called sweaty cattle, which means that you have an immense number of books. If you need to move, you must pull with cattle. The cattle will be sweaty. However, since bronze and bamboo are far heavier than paper, there are actually not many words recorded in the book. The ancients believed that it was possible to reduce Chinese characters and add content by reduplication. The ancients believed that all materials were made up of 5 elements, which meant that the 5 basic elements, including gold, wood, water, fire and earth, interact to make up all things in the world. Buddhism believes that land, water, fire and wind are the 4 basic elements that make up the material. So, in the ancient times, most reduplication had something to do with basic elements. For example, when you see a piece of wood, you will write this Chinese character. When you are in 100 trees, you will write this Chinese character. It is a double reduplication. When you are in thousands of trees, you will write this Chinese character. It is triple reduplication. If you're in millions of trees, you'll write this Chinese character, which is 8 times the size of a single Chinese character and means the most. Remember, the stronger you feel, the more numbers you have. It is very easy to imagine turning simple Chinese characters into reduplication. This Chinese character means a lot of gold, that is to say, that person is a rich man. This Chinese character means a lot of water, that is to say, it is a lake, or ocean. This Chinese character means very bright, because the ancients used fire and candles. When you have a lot of fire, it means that the brightness is very large. This Chinese character means the height of the mountain, because the mountains are made up of a lot of earth. Since the ancients believed that all matter was made up of 5 elements, they believed that many objects in nature should be explained by reduplication. For example, when you see the sun, you will feel the light, so you can use this Chinese character to express your feelings. When you see a stone, you feel very smooth, unable to hide the darkness. You can use this Chinese character to express your honesty. When you are in a hurricane, you can use this Chinese character to describe the big wind. The ancient people raised cattle, horses and sheep. When a family has a lot of cattle, a lot of horses, a lot of sheep, they will also use reduplication to express their feelings. Many reduplication have been forgotten for many years, but every reduplication has a unique meaning. Modern people have been tired of using very or so. They want to dig some Chinese characters. The meaning is simple, but can express much feeling. So, a new game begins. Whenever someone uses a strange reduplication on the internet, everyone is cheering. This reduplication will become a symbol of fashion. For example, this Chinese character means copying. Before 2010, China may have less than 1 million of the network users know it, but now, perhaps more than 10 million of network users know it. Today, Some reduplication are still very strange to the Chinese people, but in the daily life you will encounter. I try to give some examples. If you are strong, you can use this Chinese character. It means that you have the power of 3 people. If you have a lot of anxiety, you can use this Chinese character, which means you have the misgivings of 3 people. If you speak fast, you can use this Chinese character, which means you have 3 tongues. Not all Chinese characters reduplication mean exactly the same as the original Chinese characters. For example, many people know that the Chinese character on the left is dragon, but, on the right, the Chinese character means repetitive speech. The meaning of these 2 Chinese characters are completely different. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn any Chinese characters, please leave your comments.